Hello YouTube. Today I am brewing a beer, a special beer. It must be a special beer because I'm doing a video, right? I'm going to brew the Resilience Butte County Strong IPA by Sierra Nevada today. It's going to be a fun one. Let's take a look and see how this beer came about. This is for the campfire, the wildfires out in California. When the campfire started in the hills above our Chico brewery on November 8th, 2018, it soon became the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in California history. The fire burned more than 153,000 acres, killed at least 85 people, and destroyed more than 13,000 homes. Many of our employees and community members were severely impacted by this tragic event. In the days following the fire, we announced plans to brew the Resilience Butte County Proud IPA, a fundraiser beer for the campfire relief. We committed to brewing the beer and donating 100% of the sales to the Sierra Nevada Campfire Relief Fund, aimed at long-term community rebuilding support. And we asked every brewery in the country to do it with us. We sent out our bat signal, calling our friends in the industry, asking our suppliers to donate ingredients, asking other breweries to donate their time and labor costs, and asking our wholesalers and retailers to carry the beer for free. It was a big task, and we never could have anticipated the response. More than 1,400 breweries signed up to brew Resilience. Our suppliers donated ingredients to every brewery nationwide. Wholesalers and retailers agreed to carry the beer and donate every dollar they received. All of them agreed to do this for free to benefit the people they had never met. In all, Resilience Butte County Proud IPA should hit the market in mid to late December, more than 17,000 barrels or 4.2 million pints strong. Every dollar Sierra Nevada receives will go to those impacted by the campfire. Thank you to the brewing community. Thank you to our suppliers. Thank you to the wholesalers and retailers. And thank you to every single customer who is helping us rebuild our Butte County community, one pint at a time. That's pretty cool. And they gave the homebrewers a recipe, so let's take a look at that. Just a basic old school IPA, which is I love it. I think it's great. It's going to be really fun to brew. 2-row, a little bit of Crystal 60, and then Centennial and Cascade hops. Original gravity of 1065, 64 IBUs, 11 SRM. Just a really easy recipe. You get to use Imperial dry hop yeast or American ale yeast of your choice. I'm going to use the Imperial dry hop yeast. Ferment at 60 to 62 degrees. So yeah. One conflicting thing that I did notice, it says here 1 ounce of Centennial hops for 80 minutes. Well, if you look here on the Sierra Nevada website, it says right here, bittering hops, Chinook and Centennial. So I don't know why the recipe says all Centennial for bittering, but I'm going to use Chinook and Centennial for bittering 50-50. So I entered the recipe into Beersmith, my brewing software, and with my efficiency and everything, I had to back down on the grain build, and the IBUs were not adding up with hops, so I had to add quite a bit more hops to make it equal the 64 IBUs. So the recipe said to ferment this beer at 61 degrees. The yeast packet said to ferment it at 64 to 74 degrees. So I thought it'd be a good idea to do a yeast starter. So I got some footage of the brew day. Let's check that out. Cheers. Let's fire the burner. So there's the hops. They're ready to go. I got 60 minutes written on the one there. That's actually supposed to be 80 minutes. I'm just so used to a 60-minute boil. So here I am recirculating the wort, getting every last goodie out of them grains. "80 minutes on the timer. First hop edition. Here we go. "15 minutes left on the clock. Another hop edition. So there you go. 5 gallons of beautiful Resilience Butte County Strong IPA. My yeast going in there. Every last drop. Get that in there. Yeah. So I had a lot of fun brewing this beer for sure. Typically, I don't brew recipes that I find online. I typically try to brew my own recipe, make it my own beer. I always used to think brewing beer that way, finding a recipe online and brewing it, you don't learn anything from it. But I don't think that way anymore. I think any time that you brew a beer, regardless, every time you're going to learn something. And I know when I taste this beer, I'm going to say to myself, "Oh, this is good, but I know I can make it better." So I'll definitely learn from it. I'm glad that I was a part of brewing this beer. It was a lot of fun, and Sierra Nevada, for what they did, is really cool. I'm going to make a contribution to the Campfire Relief Fund. I hope you do too. I'm going to put a link down in the description. You can check that out. And it was just a lot of fun to do. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I am out.